Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and not to brag, but the cashier at Trader Joe's complimented me on my choices today. By the looks of you two, I'd say smart money is on the under. Everybody's got their screws. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button, and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
the Anti-Pedestrian Council. Hey, I'm trying to drive here, is our motto.
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash. So let's make this happen.
Get ready to question. One.
First, she mused me. If Taylor Swift broke up with every male currently in the world, about how many songs would she be inspired to write? 1.2 billion songs, 2.3 billion songs, 3.6 billion songs? Player one. It's not you, it's me. No, actually, it's you. Player two. The world population is floating around 7.1 billion, of which 3.6 billion are males. That only gives her a few microseconds for each relationship, but that should be more than enough.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do.
This one's called, This Question Got Stuck in My Teeth. Who's hungry? Okay, this one's a bit violent. Don't shoot until you see the whites of their eyes. Okay, so I won't shoot anybody until I see their pupils, their irises, their retinas, or their scleras. Player two. Player one. Good effort. Good effort. Why didn't you pick this? Right, the white of your eye is called the sclera. But don't look too long at the enemy's eyes, or you might just fall in love.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
How about Cookie Masterson, the vocab guide? If Bill Nye the Science Guy learned nigh everything there was to know about science, what would be true of him? He would know nearly everything about science, he would know very little about science, he would know exactly everything about science, or he would know nothing about science. Player one. Nigh means near or nearly. The reason why Bill Nye doesn't know everything about science is because he refuses to accept the Cookie Masterson unifying theory of quantum mechanics as the scientific fact that it is. But I guess people fear what they don't understand. Player two. Whoa, whoa. Next. Your mother smells like the jungle. What are you most likely to see Tarzan scrambling to buy at the last second on Mother's Day? A banana bouquet for Coco, banana candies for Kala, banana perfume for Chim Chim, or a calendar of banana pictures for Abu? Players one and two? No, Speed Racer, no! This would have worked. Kala is the female ape who raised Tarzan in the jungle. His dad wasn't around much. He was too busy sitting around patting his chest with the backside of his hand every couple of minutes.
5 fingers.
Up next, Obesity the Game, and it's a dis or dat. Player one. Why don't you take this dis or dat since you need the most help? I'm going to read off 7 acronyms, and for each one, tell me if it's a type of healthcare plan or a type of video game. If it's a healthcare plan, press the X button. If it's a type of video game, press the B button. Player two, choose your answer before player one, and if player one gets it wrong and you get it right, that cash is yours. Cool, let's do it. HMO, MMO, PPO, CRASHIE204. I can't afford to see a doctor, so I've just started asking the 12-year-olds I play Call of Duty against online for medical advice. They said I should go f*** myself. They also called me an asshole, but my rash cleared up. That'll wrap up round 1. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. And remember, our wrong answer to the game is still out there waiting to be picked. Okay, here it comes. Take a good look at Pussycat Control. Oh my god, my cat's poopsie and mayonnaise are driving me crazy. And what do I get from them? Nothing! If my cats were like the cat in the fairy tale Puss in Boots, what would they do for me? Grant me 3 wishes, help me kill a witch, impress my boss, and get... The screw is in you, player 2. 5 seconds to make a choice. In Puss in Boots, Puss makes his master look good in front of the king, which results in him marrying the king's daughter or becoming royalty. Why don't you 2 idiots ever do anything like that for me? I haven't had a promotion in years. I have not been stealing office supplies. Those are complimentary, damn it. Sadly, player 1, you're the one who got screwed.
Touchdown 7. Yeah, there she go, bang.
Take a stab at... That evidence was Planters. If Mr. Peanut wanted to make some marzipan, which of his other nut friends could he grind up to produce the central ingredient? Mr. Hazelnut, Mrs. Almond, Miss Cashew, or Senor Brazil Nut? Players 1 and 2. Marzipan is a confection made from sugar, eggs, and ground up Mrs. Almonds. Regular almonds work too. But Mr. Peanut would be found not guilty because he's a total See, you thought I was gonna say nut, didn't you? No, it's nice guy. He's a really nice guy and no one would believe the murder thing.
Follow me down to the sea.
Try this on for size. We're the Buffalo Foam. You know, I'm having a pretty good day, which means...
Hello, Danny.
Yep, there he is.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me.
Billy, why are you foaming at the mouth?
I've got rabies and I've come to bite you.
What? Stay away from me! Did you get bitten by a rabid animal?
Maybe. Which of these animal dites could not give me rabies? A beaver dite and...
Oh, you're screwed, player 1. You got 5 seconds. Well played, screw player 2. You want even more cash? Player 2, rabies only affects warm-blooded animals, not reptiles. Besides, you can't get diseases like this, Billy. You're made of wood.
Really? Then how did I get syphilis?
That's a good point. Here's one I like to call Yoko Has No Remorse. What Beatles album am I describing? Let it be Yellow Submarine, Abbey Road, or Help. Players 1 and 2. ... in Morse code is SOS, the International Distress Call. Of course, if the Beatles ever got stranded, they'd need help from somebody, but not just from anybody, picky bastards. It's time for F This. How would you read comedian Will Forte's name if it were accompanied by the musical notation Forte? Will Forte! Will Forte! Will Forte! Or player 1. No! Player 2. In music, forte means played loudly. Unlike Will Forte's quiet and nuanced performance in his Oscar-nominated film MacGruber. Brace yourself for the attack. When you see two clues that match, press your A button. 2,000 if you're right, 2,000 gone if you're wrong. And don't ever forget,
Remember the clue.
it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. The Prodigy's son returns. They were prodigies in what area? Hey, Player 2, I got news for you. If you were trying to lose, you can't even do that well. Here's another late-breaking news item.
You don't know Jack!